Hey, it's Astro D. Love and relationships, that's my specialty. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about what it means when you meet another human whose Venus, so their natal Venus sign, it enters your third house. And by the end of this video, you should understand exactly how to better communicate and connect with your partner, or vice versa, while I build this awesome shelf I made for my plants. I did try to see if I could sell it. No one's bought it yet, but if you'd like to purchase this shelf and you really like it, the link will be in the description. Now, for those new to astrology, I'm discussing Synastry. It's a little bit more of an advanced form of astrology, and it's been my specific focus specialty for the past 10 years, even though I've been studying astrology for the past 2 decades. Synastry is when two charts come together and you see how two people interact in a relationship. Now, I know some of you have been missing these videos that I make on Synastry, and I'll agree to make them as long as you'd agree to like, share, and check out this cool artwork I'm making. Eventually, I'll be back on the screen, but for now, I want to give you the information. Let me give you the information and make learning easy on the eyes here. So, when we get to Venus, we talk about the sign Venus. Everybody knows, or everybody believes Venus is about love, but Venus is not necessarily about that. I should have a video coming up soon, or already out, that's about that. But Venus is pleasures. What I really like. What makes me feel good. Right? What makes someone really enjoy something and feel that it should be valued? Or how do they see value in certain things? What's the value system? It's appreciation, wealth. What's a good party? What's a good glass of champagne that you like? It rules our sense of style and fashion. So then you get to the third house. Now this is the area in life where we have our typical skills. As you can see me in this video, I'm working my skills. This isn't about talents now. So I know people look at me and they're like, oh my God, dude, you're just so gifted and talented. Like I just woke up one day and I was able to make this type of art. But no, I had to develop a skill. You guys see this video and it's going to be maybe 20 minutes, or I put it on TikTok and it's 2 seconds, but it's taken me since I was 7 years old to develop these skills. Okay? So we always have to, no matter how talented we need to develop skills. How good or bad are these skills? The third house is about transportation, to and from. You use a car, you take a train, you take a bus. Your early childhood experiences, your siblings, your brothers, your sisters. Now, how do you go about communicating with the tools you use? You use phone, you prefer to use the internet. So let's say you got Susie here, and she's got Venus in Pisces. And then Susie meets Mike. Mike's third house is Pisces. So what does that mean? Susie puts her Venus in Mike's third house. She makes it easier to get around when she's with Mike. She makes his commute to work much more pleasurable, whether that's her calling him on the phone, saying sweet nothings in a sexy voice to him while he's driving, or maybe driving him to work in her new car. She brings a luxury and an ease to getting to where he needs to get to. And Venus also rules money. She might be the one to get him a new car, might give him money or money to take Ubers around. Okay? So if he's a gigolo, he might want to holler at Susie to get around in style, right? But from her perspective, as the Venus person, she values the relationship that he has with his siblings. She enjoys his sense of curiosity. She may even enjoy being in his neighborhood or think his neighborhood is very attractive to where, he likes to spend his time on a consistent basis. It could be something simple like she enjoys his handwriting. Susie, the Venus person, she might feel closer in the partnership when they take short trips or run little errands together. So she might be like, could you come with me to the store? And he's like, no, I don't feel like going to the store. She likes that. She wants you to go with places and stuff. So Susie, the Venus person, makes learning awesome again. She makes it cool. So she might play some, jazz music or some R&B while he's studying. Right? She might also enjoy overindulging in poor ways of communication. So, for example, he may send a harsh or a cold text when he gets annoyed. And I didn't say that right. He may start to switch up the way he communicates. Like he may enjoy communicating in a better way. So, for example, he may send a cold, harsh text message when he's annoyed. However, so I got cut off for a second, but he might enjoy, switching it up a little bit. She sweetens it up for him. He doesn't want to send those cold text messages. He might speak a little bit more sweeter to her, or he might actually call her now, changing up his whole style and making it a little more elegant, right? However, now when it comes to trying to have a romantic situation, Venus here can make things pretty casual. Almost like the person that you meet online and you like to talk to on the phone. All right, you got to pay attention to that when you're doing these online hookups. I do believe that they're possible, but use Synastry to help you. If you see that it's a Venus third house connection, or that Venus is maybe in the sixth house, you might need to think about it because the partnership may come second to just communicating or to work. It might not be a priority for either parties. So you have to kind of be careful, especially though with third house Venus. This might just be a person that you have to have a light heart with because you guys just might enjoy talking to each other. Now, I've seen this where people get really high expectations. They have crushes on people and there's a third house Venus involved. And it's like, hey, they might just want to keep it on the surface here. So the Venus person might enjoy just being the casual acquaintance, for the third house person. So who feels this impact the most? Okay. So the first step I'm going to tell you right now to figure this out, you guys got to get my book. Of course, I use this technique in my book, and especially I teach it in my courses on my website, www.astrodeestars.com. You can go there, and on a course, I teach you about house imposition. Sometimes people worry about what house is going to be more dominant. Is it the house person or is it the planet person? I give a course on that, and I show you exactly how to do it. But if you're a beginner, you can grab my book, ABCs of Astrology, on Amazon, or subscribe to this wonderful page. And if you are seeing somebody and you want to know about this aspect and how it's going to work for you guys, you can book a reading with me. And finally, if you like this piece, again, it is for sale. All the artwork done in these videos are done for sale and will be on my Etsy store. All links are going to be in the description. And pretty soon you're going to be able to purchase my courses right at the bottom of these videos. But getting back to it. So Venus is a soft planet, receptive soft planet in the third house, which is a neutral house ruled by Mercury. So Mercury is not feminine and it's not masculine. It's right in the middle. So in the middle is still more dominant than feminine, right? In the middle, it still has more dominance because it's got a little bit more masculine in it. It's not fully masculine, but it has a little more masculine in it. So the Venus person is going to be feeling the reception of this experience the most. Again, I got a course on this. But keep in mind, these are general characteristics. This is just an idea. Some of these are exaggerated, what I'm saying, but it's just so that you can get a real gist of this experience. So the Venus person may be the receiver of the acquaintance energy. So let's give some deeper examples. Let's say your Venus is in Taurus and it falls in their third house, which is Taurus. You might make them enjoy taking their time learning things. They may have more pleasure in searching for food on the internet because you're a foodie and you like good food. So you might get them like, hey, you see this salad from China? You know that they make, this special chef makes this. And then next thing you know, they're searching up this new crab salad that they're making in China, right? So let's say that Venus is in Gemini. Venus in the third house, but the third house is Gemini. Then this is a highly dynamic couple here that's going to be talking all night. They're going to enjoy new things with you, doing new things, exploring, getting curious about things. They may like the fact that you prefer to call instead of text because you're a talker, if you're a talker. I would think you're a talker with Gemini in the third house. You got all types of gadgets to communicate whichever you need. They may deeply enjoy casually talking with one of your siblings or writing with them. Okay, be careful, they might be dating them too. They might like talking about dating, or they might like talking about your relationship to your siblings. Now, let's say that this Venus is in the sign of Cancer. You might find value in nurturing, you're the Venus person. So you're going to find value in their nurturing skills, the way they cook, the way they prepare for others, the way they prepare for their siblings. You may like that. Like, I like how you do it like a chef and you put the little sprinkles on it. I like how you do that. I like how when you get me my water, you put the round ice cubes in it and not the square ones. I like that, right? Taking short trips to see their family and siblings is something you could enjoy as the Venus person. You value their emotional intelligence. The third house, the house of intelligence. We have this Cancer, or the intelligence of their families. This is the type of partner that will teach you to value how you communicate. Again, any partner that has Venus in the third house partner is going to teach you how to value how you communicate. Take what they value about you and apply this to your value system. Because they'll discover things about you that you didn't even know. Like, I like your handwriting. I like how you make your eyes. You'd be like, what? How I write my eyes? Yeah. Start to appreciate how you write. That's what they're there for. They want the best for you in whatever area Venus is. So you can have a really asshole, date or a really bad partner, but you will say, hey, there was some good things about them. 9 times out of 10, it was where their Jupiter or where their Venus hit. So if you'd like to learn more, subscribe and stay tuned for Venus in the 4th house, which is coming up next. Get my books, courses, or Synastry reading with me in the links below. And y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care.